Hi everyone, welcome to Soulbeat Tarot. I'm doing this reading today for the collective. It started out as a reading for me, but I soon discovered that it was not for me. Not just for me. So we started out, when I got this double card out, I realized that I've never seen these butterfly wings on her before. The very first time I saw this card, I thought she was pulling the strings for other people, but then I realized that that's not the case. So it just felt like some sort of important shift. I don't know if you had thought that you were doing something to other people, but it seems like, okay, so I also pulled out my little Jesus pendant, and because the little dolphin, it was like sitting on this deck up here, and this little dolphin was kind of looking at it, so I was very drawn to it. I actually found this. I find these little things all the time at work, and I just realized that for me it was like a huge form of like a gift or protection, you know. Just trying to show me like how protected I think I am. So anyway, it feels like you have been in and out of a certain energy, maybe with a certain relationship or job or person, or something has been draining your energy. And it's like your completion, your transformation has been completed, but you still were kind of in this like limbo, it feels like, before you realized what was actually going on. It's like you had a choice. You know, it's like you came to a fork in the road, and you could either kind of continue to go the route that most people go, or you could go off on a brand new and be the emperor yourself. Like, I'm seeing someone contemplating going into a relationship versus just doing everything on their own, like being their own emperor, being their own badass, you know, not choosing anyone right now at this time. And when this came out, I heard it's time to come out of the shadows. It's time to show your talents off, because raccoons are very talented. And you actually got the Six of Pentacles twice here. I'll just pull these down a little bit. Okay, so 424, I have been seeing that number for a really long time. It's one of my synchronicities, and it just came out today with your cards, 424, and then you got 664, 646. So I just realized that the 424 is this month. I thought it was, I was thinking that it was the like 424 of, so this month, the 24th of April. But I just realized that it's this whole month. Like, this whole month is super important. And it's Mercury retrograde. It's the eclipse. I don't know all of the different planetary stuff that's going on, but there's a lot of crap going on. There's a lot of stuff being brought up. So everything that's being shown to you right now is being shown to you for a reason, so that you can, I wanted to say defeat these things, so that you could defeat your own inner demons, because that's what this looks like. Is just almost by default, because that's what you've always done, is just kind of attaching yourself to something and thinking that that's all that there is. And then I heard, when I was doing the 424, I heard blind to see, something's got a hold of me. And that's exactly what that double card feels like, is that you are blind to see, you're blind to see, and spirit is trying to tell you, and all you have to do really is take this blindfold off. And I think it's really important. I just brought this up the other day. I don't know if I posted the Expo video though. I've been having trouble posting things. But this deck has no masculine in it. And there's no masculine in any of these cards that I pulled. Even this Four of Wands doesn't have a masculine in it. So it's like you're really being pushed to focus solely on yourself right now. In the last reading that I did, the Galactic Priestess reading, which I'll probably post right at the same time as this, it's all about you this month. It's all about you. And, don't be sorry for not being around anyone. You don't have to be rude about it, but you can just simply say, I'm just focusing on myself right now. And then this came out, this six, if you look at this is so 693. I just got from these cards that you've been granted safe passage, that, whatever conflict, whatever thing you've had going on in the past several months, whatever you've been struggling with, this heartache, it's actually part of your strength. You've learned something. You've learned, because of past hurts, you've learned how to get yourself out of those hurts. So it's actually a superpower of yours now. You can turn that on, that superpower, and just get up, just walk around that door. Nothing is really holding you back at this time. And the minute that you realize that and step into your power, and just focus on yourself, it's like everything is going to change. Because your energy is going to change. Because whatever this is that's got a hold of you, once you release that and you don't let it have a hold of you anymore, your energy is going to just even out, and everything's just going to be easier for you. Like, I feel like your energy has been very back and forth, and you haven't really known what to do, and you've been feeling actually blindfolded and having to take a lot of time for rest. And I just feel like during the month of April, that's not really going to be the case. As long as you can see when something's got a hold of you, and how it's taking you out of your, this card is, I love this card. It's like, she's so powerful. It's like she's creating all of the things around her, which is true. You create your own reality. What you vibrate as is the reality that you have around you, So that's, I mean, it makes sense that you would have to focus on yourself if you're constantly focusing on someone else and they're not up to par with you, then it's going to drag you down, you know? It's gonna be like a weight on you. And I just feel like that's what's happened before. But now or if you don't realize, that's what you need to realize, is that you have the power at any time to disconnect from that and focus on yourself. It's like your transformation is complete. You just need to do this one last thing and step out of an old way of being and step into this new way of being. Know when you're getting, you know, you can feel it. You're gonna, you start to get what do I want to say? You just feel off. You know, you feel like you really have to work at things. You feel like you have to force yourself to do things to make you feel better. But you know that there's an easier way. You know that you've been there. You've been in that energy where you're not trying to, because I'm almost seeing like if you just step to the side, you know, we'll say that this energy is bad for you, you know, and all you have to do is stand over here, and then you're going to get the light from the sun and the energy, and it's just naturally, you're naturally going to flow with that energy that's just out there. But instead, you've closed yourself off. You've stepped over here kind of into the shadows. See the raccoon? It's asking you to come out of the shadows. You've stepped into the shadows. And so there's a different energy there. And it kind of keeps you stuck there. You know, and for some people, this is a job, it's family, it's relationships, you know, romantic relationships. But you're going to know, because you're going to know that when you're going to know when you're in that energy. It doesn't feel right. It feels hard. You actually have to work harder. I'm actually thinking of myself, like the days where I'm in that energy, I have to like force myself to get on the treadmill. I really have to force myself to do all of my self-care things, all of my things that make me feel better. And when I'm done, I still don't feel, I'm only like at 90% power, I guess. So you just feel it. You just know. And you're all going to know what this is to you, what this relationship is to you, what this job, you know, whatever it is that's draining you of your power. And just step over here and just see it from the outside. Know that your superpower is, you know, getting over this heartbreak. I wanted to say something else. I was drawn to this. It's like, this month is not a time to rest. This month is a time to use the energy that's available to you to heal whatever you possibly can, so that like you're going to get a lot of benefit out of doing that for yourself. Connecting with your spirit team, your guides, you know, just knowing that that's there available to you and connecting to that. Yeah. This is so cool. It's the 424 thing when I realized what that meant. It was really funny. It was like a real big aha moment, because I've been I've been seeing it, and I've been thinking, oh, I wonder what's going to happen on the 24th of this month. Like, it's a big, but it's not. It's the whole dang month, and it's powerful. And you know, you've been led here for a reason, a big reason. So don't let anyone or anything hold you back. Hold on, let me just see. Is there anything else? No? Okay. So, that's all I really have. Please don't forget to like the video and subscribe if you feel like doing so. I would love to hear from you in the comments of how this resonated. And if not, hope to see you back next time. Have a wonderful day. Bye.